Okay, so this question is just the last type of question that we're going to give on the review. So it's page 187, number 7, and it just shows someone's walk from home during a walk to the park. So their home is at the very beginning, so you have to make sure that you understand what this coordinate means right here. It means that Hasiba is at home and he's walking certain places to go to the park. So we have to describe her walk. So to start with, we have a couple different sections. Section A to B is the first little section that we have here where it says A and right up to B. It asks us the distance. Well, the distance is the one on the y-axis. So just be very careful. So that distance, if I go to B, is 200. And we have to make sure that we put the units. In this case, the distance is in meters. So we know that it's 200 meters, but they want to know how much time it took. So we have to figure out how this is scaled. It looks like it's by tens, but it's actually not. Once I come back down here, I have to figure out how this is scaled. So 2, 4, 6, 8, it's scaled by twos. And you can go ahead and write that in if it helps you. Okay, I find sometimes it helps to write it in just so I don't make any mistakes. So I'm just going to go ahead and write that in and then continue. So I know that Hasiba was walking 200 meters for 2 minutes. Okay. And we want to know the direction. The direction is away because the line is going up, which means her distance is increasing from her house. And if the distance is increasing, that means she's moving away from her. Okay, so away from home. Now the next section is from B to C. So section B starts at 200 and C finishes at 350. So if we went from 200 to 350, that means the distance is only 150. A lot of students make the mistake of writing 350 meters, but that's not true. That would be from section A to section C. We're only looking from section B, which starts at 200, to section C, which goes to 350. So that's 150 meters that Hasiba is walking. We also want to know the time. So again, don't make the mistake of writing 6 seconds. It's from B to C. So from B to C, it's from 2 to 6, which means there's 4 minutes passing there. Okay. And again, this is the same kind of thing. She's walking away from her home because the line keeps going up. So her distance keeps increasing from her home. Okay, so away from home again. Now from section C to D, it stays at 350. So the distance is actually 0 meters. She's not walking anywhere, but it does take her time. So she does that from 6 seconds to 10 seconds, or sorry, minutes, 6 minutes to 10 minutes, which is a total of 4 minutes of doing what? Well, since the line is horizontal, it's a flat line, she's not moving. She's taking a break. Okay, so she's not moving. Maybe her cell phone rang and she needs to focus and talk to the person on the phone and stop her walk. Maybe she had to stop because she was waiting for someone. Who knows? It doesn't explain, but all we need to write is that she's not moving. Section D to section E. Well, section D starts at 350 and section E goes right up to 600. So to find that, you do 600 minus 350. Okay, so which would be 250 meters. Okay. We have to look at the time. So from section D, it's 10 minutes. Oh, this is interesting because it's right in the middle. And right in the middle means that it's 13 minutes. So from 10 minutes to 13 minutes, it's actually 3 minutes. And again, she's moving away from home. The line keeps going up. So she's basically moving away from home for about 13 minutes, okay, in total. From E to F, we know that it's not moving because it's a 0 meters. She's not moving. It's a horizontal line. But she's doing that from 13 minutes right up to 16 minutes. So we need to make sure that we understand this part here from 13 minutes right up to 16 minutes. And from 13 to 16 is another 3 minutes. This time she's not moving. So there's a lot of analyzing going on here, a lot of dotted lines, I use different colored pencil or pens to show different sections. And then the last section is from F to G. So F starts at 600 and goes right down to 0. So from 600 to 0, it's actually 600 meters in total. That's a long way. So 600 meters, the time that it took her from 16 minutes right up until 20, that's in the middle. So I'd say that's about 25 minutes from 16 to 25. So you have to take 25 minus 16. So I'll just go ahead and write that down here. 25 minutes minus 16 minutes, which is 9 minutes in total. And since the line's going back down, it means that she's going back home. So she's going towards home or walking back home. Okay. So this is the kind of thing that we're looking for. We need a lot of little lines drawn over here in your graph in order to be able to get a question like this right, with the right information. Be careful when the line starts in the middle that you have to go between those two values. Okay.